Hi, I need to get you checked in for court. Can you hear me? Can you unmute yourself?
Okay.
Okay. What is your first and last name?
Brooklyn Bowen.
Okay, I got you checked in for court. I'm going to put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Hi, I need to get you checked in for court. What is your first and last name? Can you unmute yourself?
Yes, my first name is Durga, last name Pathak.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. And you're calling in for a unsafe speed, right?
Yes,
So I got you checked in. I'm gonna go ahead and put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn, okay? So please don't hang up.
yes, thank you.
Hello, I need to get you checked in. Can I get your first and last name?
James Bustos.
Okay, I've got you checked in. If you can just please hold, do not hang up. I'm gonna put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Hello, I need to get you checked in for court. Can I get your first and last name? Hi. I need to get you checked in for court. What's your first and last name?
John Paul Longoria.
Okay, I've got you checked in. I'm gonna put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Hi, I need to get you checked in for court this morning. Can I get your first and last name?
Yes, Cynthia Lozano.
Okay. Okay, I've got you checked in. What I'm going to do is put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn. Just please don't hang up, okay? Great.
Of course. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Hello, can you hear me? I need to get you checked in for court. Hi, can I get your
Hello.
Hi, can I get your first and last name?
My name is Christian Corcio.
Okay, I've got you checked in for court. What I'm going to do is put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn for court. Please do not hang up or you won't be able to get back in, okay?
Pardon me?
I'm going to put you back into the waiting room, and when it's your turn, we'll bring you back in. But please don't hang up or you won't be able to get back in. Okay?
Yeah, I'm here waiting.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, I need to get you checked in for court. Can I get your first and last name? Can you unmute yourself?
Sorry, Kobe Ramage.
Okay. I've got you checked in for court, so I'm going to put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn. When it's your turn, we'll bring you back in. Just please don't hang up because you won't be able to get back in.
Okay, sounds good.
Hello, can you hear me? Hi, I need to get you checked in for court. Can I get your first and last name?
Ashley Taylor.
Okay, I've got you checked in for court. I'm going to put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn, and then we'll bring you back in. Just please don't hang
Okay.
up, or you won't be able to get back in, okay?
Okay, so do I push *6 or anything?
No, I'll control it from here. You just have to just stay on hold, okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Hi, I need to get you checked in for court. Can I get your first and last name? Hello, can you hear me? Ma'am, can you hear me? Hello, ma'am, I need to get you checked in for court. Can you hear me? Hello, ma'am, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, ma'am? Ma'am, can you hear me? Hello, ma'am? Hello?
Okay.
Okay, Judge, just give me a second. I have one that's trying to sign in real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
HBPS.
Okay, I need to get you checked in for court really fast. What's your first and last name? Can you unmute yourself, please? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Phone ending in 951. Can you hear me?
Judge Cancero's office, how may I help you?
Hello, can you hear me?
What's your phone number?
Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear. Can I ask what's your first and last name?
No,
Sabrina McCormick.
called into Zoom. Did you call in or did you use the app?
I'm calling in.
Okay, what's your name?
Sabrina McCormick.
Lisandra Victoria.
Hold on. Sabrina. What is your charge for today, this morning?
You have to wait in the waiting room.
I have two separate. I have a speeding greater than 10% above posted and no liability insurance.
And you were scheduled for this morning?
I was originally scheduled for the 27th at 9 a.m., but there was technical difficulties apparently, and I got rescheduled till today at 10 a.m.
Let me look. I don't even see you on my docket from last week.
I have hers.
You see it, Judge? 'Cause I don't
Yeah, it's in the
see it.
docket here.
It must have been added on. Okay. Judge, can you give me her case number?
Yeah, it's 261467.
Is it 2020?
2020, yes.
261 what?
467
And 268?
and 468.
Okay. Sabrina, I'm going to need you to go back into the waiting room and we will bring you back in when it's your turn, okay? Just please don't hang up.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Is she, Lysandra? Is she in here?
What was your first name? Lisandra? Yeah.
But is she in the meeting?
You said you are in the meeting, right?
Is she calling from phone or an app?
Okay, what's your case number? It's on your paperwork.
I have her case number, but I'm seeing what she's calling in on. Let me see what this is. Hello, I need to get you checked in for court. Can I get your first and last name?
What kind of phone are you using?
It's not here. No audio. Hello, can you hear me?
Because okay, that OnePlus, so she kept putting you in and she couldn't hear you and you couldn't hear her.
Right.
So your audio is not working. She kept putting you
Where
in.
is the call?
So if that's not working, if you're having issues with your phone, with the
Hello,
app.
can I
Hello.
get, hi, I need to get you checked in for court. Can I get your first and last name?
Marcos Peña.
I'm sorry, I cannot hear you.
Marcos, M-A-R-C-O-S, last name Peña, P-E-N-A.
Marcus. Okay, I got you checked in for court. I'm gonna go ahead and put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn, okay? Please don't hang up
Do
or
I,
you'll be able to get back in.
do I go back on mute or do you put me on mute?
I'll go ahead and go back on mute until it's your turn to
Okay.
speak to the judge.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, is she gonna sign on real fast?
Let me give you the phone number. You ready?
So I gotta have one that's gonna have to sign in because her app's not working.
346
And then after that, we should be good.
248 7799. Okay, and the meeting ID is the same. So just like what's on your paperwork, that 972 number. Yeah, so you'll use that. So call the phone number, and then when you're prompted to enter a meeting ID number, that's the meeting ID number that you enter. Please, so we can lock the meeting in. Okay.
Thanks. Thank you.
We open.
We're just waiting on one judge really fast.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, I need to get you checked in for court. Can I get your first and last name? Hello, can you hear me? Oh, there you go. Hi, what's your first and last name?
And y'all are waiting on.
Lisandra Montoya.
Okay. Okay, now I've got you checked in for court. What I'm gonna do is put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn, okay? So please don't hang up.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great.
Yes, ma'am.
Dispute that?
Okay, Judge, they're all checked in. I'm gonna admit them all, okay? We're ready.
Okay.
Hello?
I think you can hear me now. Hear me now? Hello?
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 Now please mute yourself. I hear a lot of echo in the back. A lot of
Can,
Hello.
can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Please mute yourself because we can hear a lot of noise and we won't hear the judge. Now please mute.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Okay, Judge, they're all on.
Okay. Hello, this is Lance Consino. I'm Justice of the Peace in Precinct 4. And we are here for a pleading hearing, which means that you will be telling the court how you are pleading this morning. That is either guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you plead guilty or no contest, then we will hear your case and we will assess the fine at that time, currently. If you want to dispute the case, if you want to contest, then you will plead not guilty this morning and you will visit with the DA first and see if you can make a deal. And to begin with, I'm going to swear everyone in this morning. So if you'll please raise your right hands. Will everyone raise your right hand to be sworn in this morning? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God. Do I hear everyone? Okay. Thank you. Okay, we can begin this morning then.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is put each one of y'all back into the waiting room and then we will bring y'all in one by one individually and you'll speak with the judge. Okay, so it may take a little while, so just stay on, please just stay on hold until we're completely done. You will be back, it just may take a little while. So, we were gonna start off with traffic tickets this morning, guys.
Yeah, if you just want to email me that and then, just double check for some more, I'm pretty sure she sent me an email saying she wanted to dismiss that one, but I just want to double check something. On the 11th. You're welcome. Perfect.
Okay, Jack, here's our first one.
Okay.
Sir, can you unmute yourself? There you go, you're on with the judge, okay?
Okay.
Let me see if I can find your case this morning.
Sorry, Judge, it's gonna be in a
Okay.
traffic ticket, and it's 2020-261-984.
Okay. And I'm talking to Durga Pathak.
That's right. That's me.
Okay. And the charge is speeding going at an unsafe speed. How are you pleading this morning?
I plead not guilty.
You're pleading not guilty, so you want to speak to the DA. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm marking you down as a not guilty. And you can visit with the clerk here about how to proceed.
Okay.
Okay, so you pled not guilty this morning?
Yes.
Okay, so if you give me a call here in about 30 minutes, and we will get you connected to the DA, and you'll be able to speak with them, okay?
Sure. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Have a good morning.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, the next one is gonna be 2020-262-023. Ashley Taylor.
Okay.
Hello, Ashley, can you hear us?
Thank you.
Hello.
Okay, Ashley, you are now on with the judge.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Good morning, Ashley.
Morning, sir.
You have two charges here: driving without a seatbelt and failure to signal. How would?
Failure.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Failure to signal. Okay.
Or else
I'm not sure.
failure to drive in a single lane. You may have been.
Oh, okay.
On the failure to
Well, see, I had wrecked my pickup, and
Hold
so
on. Hold on just a moment. This is a pleading hearing, so we won't do anything until you either plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest.
okay.
If you want to dispute it, if you want to dispute the case, then you'll need to speak to the DA, and that will require a not guilty plea. How will you plead?
Okay,
Judge, you just
that's
clean up
how I'd like
driving
to plead.
without a seatbelt.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. On the seatbelt, I would like to plead the not guilty, or I would like to dispute it.
Okay, so you're pleading not guilty on the seatbelt.
Yes, sir.
And what about the second charge?
We've already taken care of that one.
Okay, you've already taken care of that one. Okay. Then you can just visit with the clerk, and she will put you in touch with the DA.
Okay,
Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, Ashley, I'm
Yes,
gonna
sir.
send me that. Please keep
It'll
that.
take her just a moment.
And then I
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay, just barely. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I will need you to email or bring in the plea sheet that you plead not guilty on back to our office.
Okay.
And then in about 30 minutes, I need you to contact me back, and we will get you connected to the prosecutor. Or you know what? Let me go ahead and give you his number, and you can call him directly. He should be waiting for y'all's phone call.
Okay.
I can't remember. Samantha, It's gonna be 775 1184. And you're gonna ask for
Okay, who is, pardon?
Thomas.
Thomas? Okay.
Thomas Stevenson. You're gonna ask for him, and you'll just let him know you pled not guilty this morning, and he'll work out something for you.
Okay, so on the not guilty plea paper, I can just fill it out, and can I take a picture and email it to you? Is that correct?
You can do that. You'll just have to send it as a PDF or somehow, because we have to print it out for the judge to sign. And usually, if
Okay.
you send a picture, it's too big and it won't print out correctly.
Okay. So how long do I have to bring it in person to you guys?
Just ask ASAP.
Okay. I'm not in town at the moment, but we are on our way back.
Okay. That's fine. As long
So-
as you bring it in within a few days, that will be okay.
Sure. I could take a picture and email it, and then also bring it in person if that would work.
Yes, because we have to have it printed out. I mean, we could print it,
Okay.
print it as a PDF. It's fine. We just have to make sure it's sent the right way.
Okay. And that goes to L Farmer at Lubbock County
Yes.
.gov.
Mhm.
Okay, and then that's just this plea paper.
Yes, and then you'll call the 775 1184 and speak with Thomas Stevenson.
Okay. And so do I need to wait to fill out this paper till after I talk to him?
No, you'll go ahead and fill that out first.
Okay, so I do not need any special arrangements to take care of my fine and court costs.
Yeah, you'll just leave that blank for now until
Okay.
you decide what you're going to do with the prosecutor. He may charge you a fine
Okay, that sounds
payment arrangement or something, then you'll fill that part out.
okay. That sounds good.
Okay?
So do I need to contact you back here in a minute?
No, just contact the DA and then the DA will let us know.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a good morning.
Bye.
Okay, good. That was a long one. Okay, so the first one we're doing is 2018-290-336. And this is
Okay.
for Sandra
We're going to criminal now?
Criminal. Yes, we're done with
All right, make a transition here. Okay. Okay, what was that first one?
It can either be the very first one, 2018-290-336, Lysandra.
Okay.
Let me get her in. Hello, Lysandra. Hi, Lysandra.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you are now on with the judge, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Lysandra.
Good morning, sir.
Let's see, we have an open container charge. How are you pleading on that this morning?
I would like to say no contest, sir.
So you are not admitting guilt, but you are willing to pay the fine.
That is correct.
Okay. Would you tell me about how this open container charge came about?
It was an empty bottle from a night before. I was going to take my kids swimming the next afternoon, and I ended up getting pulled over, and he found that it was in the very back, like it was just back there. And I didn't realize it was, but I mean, he gave me the ticket for it because I wasn't intoxicated or anything at the time. It was just in there from the night before that I didn't realize that I had in a box that we threw away. I guess it might have fell out.
And why was it that you were pulled over?
I think my tags were out at the time, I believe.
And you've taken care of that?
Yes, I'm already paying for all those other tickets right now.
Okay.
I'm doing payment arrangement on those.
Okay, so you've paid you've paid off the other tickets then.
I'm paying on them as we speak, like monthly right now.
Right, you've set up a payment plan. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you're saying that the container was from the night before.
Yes, I wasn't intoxicated that afternoon. We were going swimming with the kids.
Okay. Do you understand, of course, that anytime there is any open container, even empty, in a vehicle, it makes all of us very
Yes.
fearful of what can happen when someone has been drinking or has been drinking recently, and that's why we take these situations seriously. I'm going to assess you a relatively minor fine, $100 plus. I am going to require an alcohol awareness class, and that's $100 plus the court costs and the alcohol awareness class. And that is just because we do want to change behavior, and we want you to be safe, especially with your children and with our children.
Correct.
Okay, that is your fine this morning. Visit with the clerk about how to take care of that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Lysandra, if you can call me back in about 30 minutes, I can get you what you need to do to get that situated, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just call the main line, which is 775-1546, and I will let
Yes, ma'am.
you know what you need to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Great, thank you. Have a good morning.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, guys, the next one's gonna be 2020-290-307. And that's gonna be for Cynthia Lozano.
Okay.
Hello,
Good
Cynthia.
morning, Cynthia.
Good morning.
The charge this morning is possession of drug paraphernalia. How will you be pleading this morning?
I would do the no contest.
Okay, you're going to plead no contest. If you'll mark that on the paper that you have there.
Check mark or X, or it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. Just
Okay, yes, sir.
as long as it's a clear mark, and if you'll fill out, of course, the information on it. Make sure that everything is correct as far as address and contact information. If we can't contact you, a warrant would go out for your arrest.
Yes, sir. Would you guys prefer I put my current dorm address or my permanent address?
Whichever one you're going to be at. If you're going to be here all spring until May, your dorm address would be fine if you actually get mail there.
Yes, sir. I would just have to look it up. I'm still getting used to this address. My apologies.
While you're doing that, tell me about how this case happened.
My cousin came in from San Antonio, which is where I'm from. She came to visit me and we started drinking, and she drank a bit too much and she passed out and her heart stopped beating. So I did have to call 911 at like 4 a.m. And then when the officers got here, the paramedics asked me what she had taken, and she was doing like the dab carts. And then they found those, and then I just took all the charges.
Did they assess any charges on her?
Oh no, Alex got immediately taken to the hospital. I'm pretty sure she just got her medical bill.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Judge, Cynthia, it looks like you have a mediation scheduled with our dispute resolution regarding the pre-plea program.
Yes, I am in the diversion program.
Okay.
You are in the diversion program?
So yeah.
Yes.
Well, I have received confirmation from Shannon that she didn't do it, and then Shannon said that she just called and rescheduled that. So
there was a bit of a miscommunication because I had chosen to not have any parent involvement because when this incident happened, I wasn't speaking to my parents. So I chose to do it on my own, but I misunderstood what she told me and I didn't know there was a mediation date. So I just did all my community service hours. And then when I called to turn them in, they were like, oh, unfortunately, you're not part of the program anymore because you never did the mediation, which was completely my misunderstanding. So when I called her back, she told me that she had called you guys and that I was back in the program and that I would just have to do my 30 hours again.
Okay, so I just spoke with her and she did explain that to me. So she has you scheduled for February 16th at 1:30 to do your mediation. Please do not
Yes,
forget
ma'am.
that because that doesn't mean you're automatic in the program yet until you do that mediation. So you do
Yes,
not have
ma'am.
to flee right now before the judge because this will take care of the case if you complete that program. So if you do not appear for the 16th, then you'll come back to court and we'll start this process all over again. Okay.
Oh, I will definitely be at the mediation. I wouldn't miss it. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. And we're taking your plea of no contest, we're taking that out at this point. And you are in the plea program. Very difficult to say that.
So, which one should I mark down?
You don't mark anything. You'll just tear up that paper right now because you don't need a plea until we get confirmation from dispute. Okay.
Oh, got you. Do you want me to rip it up now?
Yeah, you can go ahead and rip it. You won't need that. Just make sure
Okay.
you appear for your 16th appointment because that's going to determine that you're in the program for sure.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And then, yes, ma'am. And I am having my parents involved now.
Okay,
Good.
great. Good to hear.
We're glad to hear that.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
my mom's on
be,
the phone.
you should be good this morning. So have a great morning. And
Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks for coming in this morning. All right.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Okay, Judge. Next one is 2020-290-370 for Chris.
Okay.
Hello, Christian. Can you hear us? Oh, there you go. Okay, Christian, you're now on with the judge, okay?
Hello, Christian.
Yes, good morning, Honor.
Good morning.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well, thank you.
You're welcome.
You have a public intoxication charge. How will you be pleading this morning?
Well, sir, I'm not gonna. I'm pleading guilty, sir.
You're going to plead guilty this morning?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you will mark that on your on the sheet that you have received from us, the guilt where it says
yes.
guilty. You'll mark that, please, and make sure that the address and phone number are accurate. If
yes.
You'll have to send the police out with a warrant for your arrest.
Okay.
Okay. And while you're getting that together, you've pled guilty. Tell me about the situation. How is it that this came about?
How this thing happened?
Yes.
Well, sir, I'm not a drinker. Not at all. Work most of the time, but I was at home on my days off, and then I received a call from this girl a day before, and she needed a ride to the airport, and then I said, okay, I'll give you a ride, and I said, I live in Portales, New Mexico, and I'll give her a ride, but on the way to the airport, she decided to stop at a girlfriend's house, and I just out to wait for the airport time and flight time, and I just was sitting in the living room, and someone offered me a mixed drink like a margarita, and I drank half of that glass, and I remember dropping her to the airport, and after that, I do not remember anything.
Really? You mean
Yes, sir.
Okay. Huh.
I do not remember being taken to the jail, and do not remember uh, hitting my car because I damaged my car big time. The only thing I remember, kind of remember, that I have putting my car keys in the glove compartment because I'm a semi driver, and I do not remember anything at all. To tell you the truth.
You drive a semi truck? Is that what you said?
Yes, sir. That's why I be careful all the time. But I do not remember. I only remember dropping it off and parking my car somewhere. I do not. I had to. My barber had to help me find my car.
And the next thing you knew, you were.
I was in jail.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I freaked out because I had the jail clothes on. I didn't know what to do. I was lost. And you know, in this new society we live in, back in high school, junior high, I memorized my parents' number, my auntie's number. Now with this smartphone stuff, we don't memorize anything. So I was lost.
How and this was from just one or two drinks?
I took half a drink. I remember taking half a drink because I'm not a drinker. But anyway, I say we make sometimes mistakes, and I do not remember anything, so I pay for my faults.
Well, that's a very strange situation.
Yes, very strange situation.
I'm going to assess.
I do not.
I'm going to assess.
After I.
I'm going to.
Pardon me?
Yes, I'm going to assess a $200 fine and an alcohol awareness class. And hopefully in the alcohol awareness class, possibly you may be able to find out some reasons for why this happened.
Yeah. So how that class works?
If you'll visit with my clerk about that, she will let you know how that works.
Oh, okay. Is any way you can give me sometime? I'm a Friday and Saturday this week, sir. But right now, my employer needed me to start rolling at 9 in the morning, but I told him I have courts, and I'm parked 2 hours away from Norman, Oklahoma. So I said, any way I could
you can visit.
Rearrange that payment, I will pay in full.
Okay.
But
yes, you can visit with the clerk about all of that.
Yes, Christian, I need you to call my office. Do you have a pen?
Okay. Well, thank you, and thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, can you hear me?
You have a good day.
Christian, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I need you to give me a call in about 45 minutes. My number is 7.
I'll call you about 45 minutes.
Oh, okay, great. Call me about 45 minutes and I'll let you know what you need to do.
I appreciate it.
Uh-huh. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Next one is John Paul Longoria, 2020-290-373.
373, yeah. Uh-huh.
Hello, John Paul? John Paul, can you hear me? Hello? John Paul. Let me see if I can unmute him. There you go. Hi, John Paul. You're now on with the judge, okay?
Okay.
Good morning, John.
Good morning.
The charge this morning is possession of drug paraphernalia. How will you be pleading on that case this morning?
Guilty.
You'll be pleading guilty, okay? And do you have that form that has the guilty, not guilty, no contest on it?
Yes, I filled it out already.
You filled it out. Have you sent that in already?
No, I just filled it out today.
Okay, okay. Then if you get that back to us, the clerk will talk to you about that in just a moment. Tell
Okay.
me about, since you've pled guilty, tell me about the situation. How did this come about?
I guess I was speeding a little bit and I got stopped.
You got stopped,
Mhm.
and
And then
what did the officer find?
it was like a cartridge. There was like a little bit left in there.
I see. And
Yeah.
had you been using that?
Yeah, I did.
Were you using it at the time? Or I was,
No,
okay.
it was just there when I got stopped.
Have you taken care of that speeding ticket?
He just charged me with the drug paraphernalia.
Okay, so he pulled you over probably because you were speeding or weaving or something?
Yes.
Okay. Understand, of course, our concern with the public safety in this, that if you are a user, it needs to be never around a vehicle. And of course, that's why we take these things seriously. I'm
Yeah.
going to assess a $250 fine plus the court costs. And I'm going to also assess a drug awareness class,
Okay.
because the purpose of this, of course, is not just to be an annoyance or an expense for you, but to actually change behavior and hopefully improve your chance of living a long and healthy life safely, and to improve all of the rest of our chances of living long and healthy lives without the fear of being run into by people who are high or who are drunk.
Yeah.
Okay, then you can visit with the clerk. That is my assessment this morning.
Okay, John Paul, I'll need
Yes.
you to call my office in about 45 minutes, and I'll let you know what you need to do with your fine and court costs, okay?
Okay.
All right, great, thank you. Have a good morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, the next one we're gonna have is 2020-290-374
Okay.
for Brooklyn Bowen. Hello, Brooklyn. Can you unmute yourself, please? Okay, you're now on with the judge, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Brooklyn.
Good morning, Your Honor.
We have a charge this morning of open container in the vehicle. How is it that you will be pleading this morning?
Guilty.
You're pleading guilty. Do you have the guilty plea form in front of you?
I have it in my email.
Okay. You'll need to print that out, and you'll need to sign that. And you'll need to put all of the correct contact information, correct address and phone number. If we can't reach you by that address or phone number, warrant, of course, will go out for your arrest. So it's very important that that information be accurate.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you are pleading guilty this morning.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about the situation. How did it come about?
I'm sorry, do what?
How did this come about?
I had an open container in my car and I rolled a stop sign on the back road. I live in Idalou, so I was going down a back county road and I just rolled the stop sign and happened to have an open container in my car. I was not drinking at the time. It was an old container. But yes, sir, it still was open and it was in my car.
How did it happen to be in your car?
Because I had opened it in my car previously beforehand.
Right. you understand what we're concerned about. Open container, empty means that alcohol was used and that it was used in a vehicle. And this is a great concern to all of us who value our lives.
Yes, sir.
We value your life, and of course, this type of behavior is dangerous not only to you, but to your family and to friends and to anyone around you, strangers. And of course, that's what we're concerned about here.
Yes, sir.
Are you a regular drinker?
No, sir, I am not. And currently, when I was, it was just me and my husband, and we were back roading. We live in the country. We were back roading, had a couple of beers. Our son was out with his grandparents at the time, and we were just going out, for a little cruise on a Friday evening, and that was it. And it was half empty or half full, whatever you want to call it, and it was just left in the car, and I never took it out.
Right. We'd ask that you be very, very careful about alcohol in vehicles anytime. And
Yes,
of course, we all like to enjoy ourselves, obviously, but we're concerned about your safety, your family's safety, your husband, your son, your safety, and we're certainly concerned about the public's safety. And that's why we really do try to take these things seriously. I'm going to assess a fairly reasonable fine on this, $100 plus the court costs, but I am going to require that you take an alcohol awareness class, just to emphasize what's going on here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see. Brooklyn, if you can just give me a call back in about 45 minutes, I'll let you know how you can take care of that payment, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you have my direct number?
Cindy's office?
Yes, 775-1546.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good morning.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, next one is 2020-290-375 for Marcus Pena.
Okay.
Hello, Marcus, can you hear us? Marcus? Hello? Yes, sir. Okay. Marcus, can you hear us? There he comes. Okay, Marcus, you're now on with the judge, okay? Can you hear me? Marcus. Hello? Marcus Pena? Okay, okay. Hello? I can hear someone in the back. Hello? It's through Zoom. Hello? Okay, guys, we're going to come back to him. Let's see. Let's go on to the next one.
Okay.
To be 2020-290-379.
Yes.
James
Come into our office and file the eviction, and Savannah will give you a hearing date.
Hello, James. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you can go in an eviction.
Hello.
Hello, James.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is Lance Campino. I'm Justice of the Peace in Precinct 4. And the charge this morning is possession of drug paraphernalia. How will you be pleading this morning?
Guilty.
You'll be pleading guilty.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have that form with the guilty?
I do not. I recently lost everything, I guess. And the only reason why I was able to get in contact with y'all this morning was I called the office and got the Zoom meeting code to get in, but I was like freaking out today
Okay.
that I do not have that paper with me.
Okay, what you'll need to do is you'll need to get that to us as quickly as possible. I'm going to take it on your testimony that you are pleading guilty this morning.
Okay.
And, go ahead and hear your case, but we'll need that form brought in or sent in to the court here as quickly as you can.
Okay. If I can't find it, where did we go from there?
The clerk will talk to you about how to send one to you. She can send one to you, and then we can get,
okay.
Get it back to us. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me now about the case. How is it that you were picked up for this, and what was happening?
Well, I had just got picked up by my wife, and we were headed home, and she was the one driving because I don't have a license, so she was driving, and I guess she rolled a stop sign, and then he said he could smell it, and I told him it was mine, and everything in the car was mine.
Are you a regular user?
Yeah, I smoke fairly regularly.
And why is it that you don't have a driver's license?
Well, I haven't gotten one. I've never had one, and by the time I had turned like 18, that I was an adult, where my parents had to take me. I already had gotten pulled over and had surcharges. I was just kind of messing up, and now that the surcharges are over with, I really haven't had time.
Are you employed currently?
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
I work at the landfill.
At the landfill, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Our concern, of course, with the drug paraphernalia is that using while around a vehicle, in a vehicle with other people, is potentially very, very dangerous.
Right.
Not only to yourself and your family and your friends, but also to strangers in the public. And this is a great concern to us, and why we are here today is to change that behavior, to make you more aware of your responsibility to safeguard your own safety and the safety of others. I'm going to assess a $200 fine and court costs, and I'm also going to require a drug awareness class, and hopefully that will have some influence on your behavior in the future.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can visit with the clerk about how to take care of the fine and how to access the classes.
Okay.
Okay, James, I need you to call back the main number, 775-1546, in about 45 minutes, and I'll let you know how to take care of that fine.
775
1546.
1546. Okay, thank you.
Great,
Thank you, sir.
okay, Judge. Next one is 2021-290003 for Kobe.
Kobe Ramage. Okay.
Hello, Kobe. Can you unmute yourself for me? Okay, you're now on with the judge, okay?
Hello, Judge.
Hello, Kobe. The charge this morning is possession of drug paraphernalia. How will you be pleading on that charge this morning?
No contest.
You're pleading no contest, okay?
Yes, sir.
You have the form in front of you there?
This one.
The plea form? Yes.
Oh, the plea form is in my car, but
yeah, you'll need to fill that out and get that back to the clerk's office as quickly as possible with it marked no contest and with the correct address and phone number.
Okay.
Correct address and phone number is critically important because if we can't contact you, then of course a warrant goes out for your arrest.
Okay.
Okay, so it's quite serious if we can't contact. So on your testimony, you are pleading no contest this morning?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me about the situation. I'm going to hear your case now.
Well, I got pulled over speeding on the way back up to Lubbock, and then he could smell, there was a weed pipe, and he could smell it. And honestly, I've stopped since November, simply forgot about it. And he's like, well, is there anything in your car that, he's like, it does smell like weed. Have you been smoking? And I was like, no. He's like, well, can I search? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, is there anything? And then as I went to go get my documents for him, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's what it is. And then that was that. And then he took me to his car, asked you some questions, and then that was that.
I see. I see that you're 22 years old currently, soon to be 23. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, in May.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. I'm just hoping I can do something because I'm trying to get serious about finance and stuff. And I mean, I've stopped since it's been probably 6 to 8 months since I've smoked any sort of weed or done anything besides alcohol. And so I don't know. I've been really stressed out about this, considering the fact that how serious it is. And I mean, I know that I put myself into this place, but I mean, I'm willing to accept the consequences because it was my fault, but I'm just hoping I can do something in order so that it's not like, I guess, future crashing or like staying on my record, basically is what I'm saying. I don't know. But I mean, I do accept responsibility for what has happened, though. I'm not saying I'm innocent.
Do you have any prior situations like this?
No, sir. This is the first one. So I've been really stressed out about it, and I understand that I've put myself into this situation, but I mean, it was January and I forgot it was just a simple weed pipe, and I don't know.
Okay. Where are you employed at?
Currently, I work at Sherwin-Williams, just as a retail associate, but I want to get into their supply chain somehow in Cleveland because they're headquartered in Cleveland. So something along those lines, or I mean, I'm trying to get finance internships, maybe with Morgan Stanley or something in Lubbock this summer, but currently I'm at Sherwin-Williams.
How long have you been with them?
Oh, August, beginning of September of last year.
Right. You said prior to November, were you a pretty regular user?
Not regularly, but socially, yes.
No.
And would user as in the only recreational drug I've been taking is or consuming is weed.
All right. Obviously, we're very concerned about situations where people are using weed or alcohol and driving vehicles. This is of primary concern because it affects our safety as well as your safety and your family and friends' safety.
Yes, sir.
That is why we take these cases very seriously. How you have no priors?
No priors, no sir. No possession, no DUIs, nothing.
Okay.
This is the first drug conviction other than like speeding tickets.
Okay. Have you had very many speeding tickets?
2 or 3 max. I mean, just traveling.
You've had your license since you were 16?
Yes, sir.
So in 6 years or so, you've had about 3 tickets?
Yeah, just traveling because we used to live in Roswell, and then the speed limits there are 65. So I mean, I've gotten a ticket up there, and then one on the way back from Roswell, and now we live in Houston, and I got one on the way up there.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's the only thing really.
I do want to see, of course, I'm glad to hear that you changed your behavior. I want to see that continue. And you're looking at staying with Sherwin-Williams, or you're looking at other options too? You mentioned Morgan Stanley.
Well, I have an internship possibility just to stay in Lubbock, but I don't think that would help like my finance degree, considering I would need like money background, banking, and all that stuff. But if I get the supply chain internship that I'm hoping for, I would stay with Sherwin.
How far along in school are you?
I am projected to graduate in December.
December of this year?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now, so saying back to Sherwin, I'll stay with Sherwin this summer, even probably if I do get a Morgan Stanley internship. Hopefully I could work that. But
I'm going to, I'm always torn in these cases because I do want, obviously, to change behavior, but I also don't want to affect a young person's future and sometimes these things can have that effect. I'm going to defer your sentence. I will fine you $250, and I am going to require a drug awareness class, but I'm going to defer this for 6 months.
okay, thank you, Judge. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
of course, that means that obviously during the next 6 months, if anything else comes up, this deferral goes away and you face both charges.
Okay.
You do understand.
That works with me.
You understand the difficulty that would put you in.
Yes, sir. No, I understand completely.
Then I am putting that deferral and the $250 fine plus the court costs and requirement of completing a drug awareness class. And I hope not to have to see you again in court.
Oh, no, you won't. I promise you won't.
Okay. You can visit with.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, sir, for your time this morning.
Of course. Thank you.
Call my office, my direct line at 806-775-1546 in about 30 minutes, and I'll let you know what you need to do regarding the deferment and the fine and court costs.
So I stay in, I can barely hear.
I need you to call our office back at 806-775-1546 in about 30 minutes.
All right. I will.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, guys, next we're going to try to go back to that Marcus Pena.
Okay.
Hello, Marcus. Can I take this call? Hello, Marcus. Hello.
Marcus?
Hello, Marcus. Can you unmute yourself? Marcus, if you need to hear your case today, I need you to get on the line.
If you just Google Lubbock County courthouse, and then just go to the website button, and then.
Can you hear me, ma'am? Ma'am. Okay, there we go.
Yes, you're on now with the judge.
Oh my God.
Hello. Hello, Marcus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is Lance Consino. I'm Justice of the Peace in Precinct 4. And I'm glad that we finally were able to get connected up with you. The charge this morning is possession of drug paraphernalia. How will you be pleading on that this morning?
Guilty, sir.
You're pleading guilty, okay? You have that form, the plea form?
Well, yes, sir.
Okay, if you'll mark that and put your correct address and phone number, you'll need to get that back to our clerk as soon as possible. Make sure that the contact information, your phone number and address are accurate where we can actually reach you. Because if we can't reach you, a warrant will go out for your arrest.
Yes, sir.
Okay? And you are pleading guilty this morning?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then I will hear your case at this point. Tell me about the circumstances and the situation. How did this happen?
The drug paraphernalia?
Yes.
I happened to, man, honestly, Judge, I got pulled over for marijuana. And he didn't give me the marijuana charge, and he gave me paraphernalia. And honestly, I was going to tell you this because I told my lawyer, all right, if it's not right on the paperwork, then it's dismissed. And what really happened was that, and that's not right on paperwork. It shouldn't have been dismissed. But I wasn't going to say nothing. They slapping me on the wrist, telling me to be quiet. Then I can't get the phone to work, and then I'm freaking out. But I'm just going to say that it's guilty, and, let that go like that. But, y'all need to fix that because someone could do that. And then I know you're going to sit there and say, yeah, who knows? That's all I had to say. But that's how it happened.
What you're saying is that you were given a lesser charge?
Yes, sir. A lesson charge, I guess.
Lesser. In other words, you were actually guilty of more than what you were charged with.
I have no idea. Oh.
Well, you said you were using the marijuana?
No, I got pulled over for speeding. That's the reason he pulled me over.
Pulled you over for speeding.
And yeah.
You had.
He asked me if I had anything. I said yes. I got this right here, and he said, and then he was saying, "Well, you want to go to my car?" And I said, "Yeah." And so he said, well, I'm going to give you for what do you call it? And I said, well, marijuana is, because we're having a great conversation. This state trooper was amazing. And he did crazy. Usually I'm scared. And he said, well, we had a good, yes, he did. He did. Yes, sir.
He did what?
He did. He gave me a lesser charge. Lesser charge. Yes, sir.
Yeah, because you had been using?
No.
No, you hadn't.
I had.
Not at that time. How is it that the paraphernalia was in your vehicle?
I had smoked in Slayton, and then I had it in the middle console. There was no paraphernalia. There was a bag of marijuana, sealed up and everything.
I see.
And then I took off to Lubbock.
Okay.
So when you say that, and I say no, but I wasn't in the process of smoking the blunt or like in smoking when I was going to Lubbock. But I had earlier.
I see. Okay. That's what's of concern to us. Obviously, is drug usage, alcohol usage when in a vehicle endangers your life, your family, your friends, and strangers, the public's life. And this is a great concern to all of us who have family and friends, some who have their lives have been taken by drug and alcohol abuse on the highways. And this is why we're concerned about this, why we consider this to be very critical. I would consider that, yes, you have you've been assessed with a lesser charge. I think that that is good, and but I still want to see a change in your behavior. Do not do this again. Do not have drugs or drug paraphernalia in your vehicle. The temptations are great to use at all times, and especially when you're in a vehicle, you can endanger your life and many other people's lives. And that's why we take this very seriously. I'm going to assess a $250 fine. that will be $250 plus the court costs. And I'm going to require that you do a drug awareness class. And I'm hoping that this will serve to alter some of your behavior and make you a
Thank you, sir.
safer driver for all of us and for yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay? You can visit with the clerk now.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Marcus?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I need you to call our office back. It's at 806-775-1546 in about 30 minutes, and we'll be able to see what we need to do about your fine and court costs.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, great, thank you. Guys, we have one more. You need to go back to your ticket booth. I missed it because this was a write-in. I didn't see it.
Okay, and which one is it?
Sabrina, that 2020-261-467 and 468. This was the case number you gave to me when I couldn't find her on my list.
Okay, it might have been the very first one. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's on the tickets.
Oh, it's a ticket. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sabrina McCormick.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna bring her in. Hello, Sabrina. Hi, Sabrina. You are
Hello.
Hi, you're now on with the judge, okay?
Okay.
Hello, Sabrina.
Hello.
Let's see. Now, I'm showing two charges. You may have taken care of one already. I'm showing speed 10% above the limit and no liability insurance.
Yes.
Are both of those active? Let's see. I think they are.
Yeah, as far as I know, they are. I have my what is it called? My plea sheet with me today, and both of them are on there.
Plea sheets. Okay.
Yes.
And how will you be pleading this morning on the speeding charge?
On the speeding charge, I'll be pleading no contest.
You're pleading no contest.
Yes.
And on the liability charge.
No contest as well.
Guys, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Sabrina, if you're speaking with the judge, it means you're wanting to contest your ticket. That means you're pleading not guilty to both to speak with the prosecutor. If you're just pleading no contest, then us at the clerk can handle this. Are you?
I'm sorry?
Let me see. Are you trying to contest these two tickets?
No, I'm not trying to contest them. I was honestly just trying to see if there was another way to take care of them. I just got out of a rehab facility and I just started working again. So I was trying to get everything taken care of.
Okay, so
and if I could get them taken care of that way.
Are you just needing a payment arrangement to take care of your fines?
Yes, I was trying to do the indigency and request an alternative way to take care of my fines for both charges.
Okay.
But I didn't know if I was still able to do that because I did recently get a job. I just started it Friday.
Okay, just 1 second. Guys, let me take you in that indigent form, so it'll be up to you if you want to consider this indigency. So let me take that into you real fast.
Okay. can barely hear you. I can hear you really clear there right at the end, but before that it was real muffled.
I wonder why. I'll check my mic.
Okay, thanks. Okay, let's see here. Now, Sabrina, tell me about your situation. You were in rehab for how long?
I completed 41 days of a drug and alcohol treatment center.
Okay. And
I had actually gotten out about almost 2 weeks ago, I believe it was.
okay. Currently, you are unable to pay. How your new job? Do you have a lot of other bills that are pending?
I'm trying to get my car fixed up and also get insurance on my car right now. And so that was going to take a little bit of time, but I just started it on Friday. So my first paycheck won't be until February 19th, I believe is the date.
Okay. Then I'm showing that your fines for these two are $287 and $321.
Yes, sir. That's what it has on my fleet sheets.
And I'm going to mark here that you are unable to pay. You're unable to pay currently. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And because of COVID, situation with community service, but there may be, I'm going to allow the amount of time that you spend in rehab to count as time served or to waive the amount.
Okay.
And 287 plus 321. So if you will visit with the clerk, that is the assessment, is to apply time served and waive whatever is left of that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And then on the top of my plea sheet, it says just to mail this in. So just mail them into your precinct?
Yes.
Okay.
And remind me again how your pleading was, you were pleading guilty on both of these charges?
I checked no contest on it.
No contest on
But
both.
I understood by it, I'm not admitting guilt, but I'm not denying it either. Like, I'm not trying to fight it. I was just trying to get it taken care of.
Right. I just didn't write it down initially and couldn't remember. So no contest, no contest.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mark that and visit with the clerk about how to handle all of this.
Okay.
Okay, Sabrina, if you can call me in about 45 minutes, I'll let you know what we need to do, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Great, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, Judge, we are done.
All right. It's about time, huh?
Yes, it was pretty long.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.